Mike God? Kimeda! Yo! So hi Nikos! Nikko. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Maiko, for those of you who don't know, and I'm gonna stop it with the annoying voice. Alright guys, I gave up. I gave up trying to sound satisfying. I'm just gonna sound like Maiko now. So, welcome to this channel. Well, welcome back. Sorry, I'm awkward. But, so hello my Nikos, my fam, my friends, anyone who wants to watch this video. Hello. I hope you have had a great day, and I hope this video improves your day. Alright, so today I am talking about this perverted AF teacher me and most of my friends had for a short time. A quick disclaimer, this is not really a collab, but I did have my friends team up with me on this video, and I will be telling their stories from their POV, and most of these stories are technically not mine, and we do have some more stories, but we will not talk about all of them, because that would take literally forever. Like, we'd be here all night. Like, I could be here all night. But if you want a part 2, like and comment down below and subscribe. Because we will make a part 2 because if that's what you want, we will all come together again and make a part 2. Or comment down below if you want more big collabs like this or more kind of collabs things. I don't know. But so some of my friends actually might upload a video like this on their own, showing their very own stories, but probably not. So the friends I worked with here were Kayata, Silver, Hatsu, Ayako, Miku, which is me, Marie, Midorae194 And Hate111, Krystal, Sarah, Jaco 123 ABC, and Miku, as well as Savvannah. And everyone's channel link is in the description. That's gonna be a long description, but whatever. We're just gonna move on. Act like the description length doesn't matter, even though the description's probably gonna take up most of your screen. But you know, let's not screw around anymore with our lives and just start the video. You know, I'm awkward enough as it is. Let's just go. So, my experience was back when I was in science class. I'm currently in 8th grade, and this took place in 6th grade, and I'll call him Mr. Lolly Hunter 666. And I was sitting near him, and I look on his computer, and he's on Pornhub. Now, see, you could hear outside of his headphones, because, you know, when your volume is so loud, everyone in your class can hear your hentai, anime, whatever you're watching. And there was, like, moaning and music at the same time. And this girl was just opened her legs a little bit, and she was wearing a skirt with no pants or anything underneath. And then he turned, stared for a couple seconds, and then he said, "Close your legs, you're distracting me." Best Teacher Ever award goes to him. And the girl got dress coded despite the fact her skirt was not against the dress code. Once again, Best Teacher award. I should stop. Everyone watching this video is probably just like, you better stop, stop. I'm so trashy. My friend Kayata's experience. So Silver basically translated this from Japanese to English. So arigato, thank you, Silver. And one day I went to Silver's school because I temporarily went with her to America for a month. But because I only went to her school for one day because I got the crap scared out of me, I didn't know English, and to this day I'm bad at it and I still really hate it. Also, Kayata, why did you use masa? Like, why? But you know, I won't make you regret your life choices. Do what you want. But one day, when I was at her school, I was scared because I was weird and I only spoke Japanese, and I only knew how to say, "Hi, I'm Kayata-sama." But the teacher leaned over to me and said, "If you're scared, I will protect you." And then he actually took my hand. I didn't even know what was going on until Silver-san leaned over and told me what happened in Japanese. And like, what the kisso? He also said, "You pretty girl" in English, but I didn't get it until Silver told me. That's just kisso up. Like I said, this scared the crap out of me, and I never went to that school again. And to this day, I'd still prefer to stay in Japan, as far away from him as possible. Nice story. So, Silver's story. Thanks for having me, Miku. So, one day I was in class and I was in 6th grade, but I spent the month in America and I was in Mr. Lolly Hunter 666's room. And I asked him to see a yearbook because I wanted to know some people's names, and he gave me all his yearbooks. But all the pictures of boys were torn out, and there were tons of girl pictures, and some pages had white stains on them. I asked him what they were, and he said, think about the point of view. Maybe I had an accident, or maybe my wife spilled coffee on it. Then I said, since when was coffee white? And then he looked away and then turned around and said, mint coffee? I freaked out and pretended to be sick just to leave school for like the day or the week or so. That just freaking freaked me out, and I just wanted to head back to my home at the time, and I'm currently going to the same school he works at, and sometimes I see him, and I get the Krystal scared out of me, so, yeah. Hatsu story. So I was at an American school for a month, even though I didn't want to, but my mom made me try something new, so I did it. And I met this teacher on my first day, and he stared at my sister kinda seductively. Also, he flirted with this random girl constantly. So she was on another website, and then he took her hand and said, baby, don't go there, this site is not for you. And then he stroked her hair. What the Krystal? Excuse me? What? What? Just saying, Hatsu, you better stop. Stop! Marie story. So, once again, thanks for having me, Miku. I love you. Miku-chan! So, I was in Mr. Lolly Hunter 666's class for pretty much the whole year, and he liked me, like, a lot. I would often break the dress code, and he'd stare at me seductively. Also, one time, I went to get his lunch out of the teacher workroom, because I didn't really want to, he told me and I didn't want to get in trouble that day. And he walked in behind me and shut the door. Don't worry, I escaped. I'm okay. Also, in his class, I came out as gay, and he got so mad at me for, like, the rest of the year. He, like, hated me and wouldn't even come on my side of the room anymore. Like, best teacher. Best teacher I've ever had. Alright, she has a super high-pitched voice, so I'm gonna try to do it. Midorae story. So, I was in 6th grade, and this was about 2 years ago. I was 12 years old, and I was sitting in the back of the room drawing and coloring stuff. I was actually drawing Gasai, and he came over to me and said, confiscated, you can have it back at the end of class. And after class, I went to his desk and asked if I could have it back, because there's some real dirty stuff in my notebook, and I didn't want to get caught and get in trouble. And when I asked for it back, he was reading it, and he said, you cannot have this back, it's completely mine now. And then he threw it in his desk. I said, so you said I could have it back after class, and you won't let me. And he replied, I love it too much. Like, what the hell? Sorry to cuss, but what the hell? Honestly, what the frick is going on? He also has a super high-pitched voice, so I'm going to continue this. So I was 7 at the time, and I'm currently 9, and there was a presentation by the students, and for some reason, Midorae194 was being more protective than usual. And Mr. Lolly Hunter 666 sat beside me and stared at me while Midorae went up to present. And he sat closer to me and said, your sister's pretty cool. And I said, yeah, she's amazing. And then he said, you must be a lot younger, which is what I like. I got freaked out and hoped Midorae was almost done. Me and my little brother, Jaco 123 ABC, was sitting with me. And then the teacher said, do you have real feelings for each other, or does your relationship suck? And as soon as Midorae194 came back, he left. Like, what? 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 Excuse me? Krystal story. So, my friend, Miku, was sitting close to me, and the teacher came up to me and said, Krystal, do your work now. And Miku, being a great friend, said she will. And then he said, she better start working, or I'm taking Krystal out to the hallway to speak. And, Miku, you can't step up for everyone. And afterward, he pushed his head into the desk. He pushed himself into the desk, and then he started copying and pasting pictures of nude girls on his computer. Like, I could see it. Thank you very much. I could see it. Yeah. So, Sarah or Sakura story. Because she's a little kid, she still has a high-pitched voice, so I'm going to try to do it as best as I can, even though I'm trash. You probably don't know me, but I'm Miku's little sister and Ayako's half-sister. I usually go by Sakura, but Sarah's my actual name. I was only 5 when this happened, and I'm currently 6, and I was there for my half-sister Ayako's presentation, and I was hanging out with Lolly number 1 and Lolly number 2, who are kind of my friends. And the teacher guy came over and started asking me weird questions. I don't know why, though. And then he said, do you really like Ayako or Miku? I mean, they're nice kids, and I like them too. And then I said, they're my sisters. Of course I love them. And then he replied, would you be okay if I love them too? Also, I was wearing a toddler outfit, and he stared at my arms and legs kind of seductively. Miku, by the way, Miku wrote this. The child has no idea that this is wrong. She has actually no idea what any of this means. Don't worry, the small child knows nothing. Trust me. So, I'm Midorae194 And Hate111's little brother, and I haven't really had anything happen to me, but I was sitting with my friends at Midorae's 6th grade ceremony, and I was 5 back then. I'm currently, 6, and I felt that Midorae194 was alert, a lot more than usual, and the teacher I'm talking about sat beside her, and she got highly uncomfortable. She tried to shield my eyes, and I wouldn't see him, and I still don't get why. The small child knows nothing, like I said. The 2 small children in this video have no idea. Miku's story. So I'm Ayako's younger half-sister, and when this happened, I was 9 years old, so I'm currently 10. And I was there for Ayako's presentation or whatever, and I sat with Sakura, and when Ayako was getting prepared with her group, I went up to the front to give her a rose and wish her luck. And I was stupid and left Sakura alone, me being stupid, because I didn't really know then. And on my way up, he said, "Is that for me?" And he hugged me and put it on his desk and wrote on the note card, "For my lovely Miku Sakura." And that creeped me out, and I pretended to be sick so my mom would take us home. I don't know. Savvannah's story. So, I was only in this class for half the year, and I actually may talk about this in a Minecraft video coming up. And subscribe to me to hear more of my stories. But I was at a presentation ceremony or whatever, and my parents weren't there, and I was sitting in the back of the gym alone. I thought about faking sick and going home, because I didn't want to present without my parents seeing me, and my partner, Krystal, wasn't there. So I sat alone, and the teacher sat down and started flirting with me. I don't remember what he said, but he was flirting with me. Another teacher told him to leave me alone, so I'm not lying, and he still didn't get fired. Good job, school system. Good job. And finally, last but not least, Ayako's story. Alright, so when I was in his class, he would pretty much say weird things, like if a girl has to go to the bathroom, he'll say, "I meet you there, babe," or "I'll meet you there, baby girl." And sometimes he copies and pastes stuff on weird documents. And the weird thing is, as soon as a girl goes to the bathroom, 2 seconds later, he leaves the room, I don't know anymore. I don't know. And that's pretty much it. Once again, guys, that is it for this video. Please subscribe to me if you haven't already. Like this video, and like I said, if you want a part 2 to this, or another huge collab, comment down below, like the video, subscribe, and subscribe, please. Honestly, I love everyone who subscribes. You subscribe to me, I love you for eternity, so subscribe, and bye!